welcome to Pokemon. I know it's been like a week and a half, like 2 weeks. Hi guys. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. Welcome, welcome. Hello. We're doing Pokemon, guys. I know that's so crazy. You probably thought that I was like dead and no longer making Pokemon content. I have 2 great news things for you. 1, not dead. Pretty positive. 2, I'm doing Pokemon. Kind of crazy. But if you need to know what an Ironmon challenge is, because I don't blame you if you don't, because it's kind of the new meta. I need to move the chat box back. Chat box back. Words. We're saying them. We're doing it correctly. But that'll put the rules in, like, to a link to you that you can click and read the rules. Otherwise, if you don't want to click links, you can click the description of the video, which is not a link, but it still requires a click, and it will give you the list of the rules as well. I did see it, Ariel. Sorry, it was like right as everything was happening, so I couldn't respond to it. But that's so precious, I literally cannot. He kissed the phone and he went, nah. That's so wholesome. But hopefully you guys are having a wonderful time. You're live? How possible? Doing Pokemon? How the heck possible? I know. See, I was not aware that I was gonna be having so much company over the last few days. Because for those of you who don't know or haven't been keeping up with my life updates, basically, Tobin's family came down for like 5 days. And then literally the day that Tobin's family left, my best friend from Germany flew in. And she's been here for the last few days. We literally just dropped her off at the airport and cried. I cried. I did. I shed many tears. And so we literally just got back from the airport. And I was like, okay, so I close tomorrow. Which means that I'm not going to be able to stream probably unless I stream very, very late at night. And I said, I can't just not stream. The universe needs to stop putting me in situations where I can't stream the Pocket Monsters content. And we are now here. Believe it or not, guys, with Pocket Monsters content. Crazy. Insane. But welcome back, everyone. If you guys are excited to see what the team looks like, because I forgot. I had no idea what my team was when I clicked go live. I was like, well, we're in for a treat because I remember nothing. Not a gosh darn thing. But don't worry, I'm here to save the day so you guys can be aware. All right. First and foremost, we have Combuskin, our firefighting Rennie. I said that backwards. Rennie, our firefighting Combuskin. Attack boosted nature, special defense lowering, adaptability as the nature with bounce attack order, blue flare, and megahorn. We have Breezy, the Lopunny, defense lowering, special attack boosted nature with plus as an ability, with water pulse, thunder, head charge, and dragon tail. We have Bry, Smile, our Mamoswine, the ice ground type, speed boosted, special attack lowering with shell armor as an ability, so he's not getting crit, which is the plus side to this. With seed flare, 1,000 waves, dragon breath, and low sweep, we got that going for us. We really need to get you some physical moves because 1,000 waves is physical and low sweep is physical. Otherwise, your special attack is 17, but your attack is 58. Insane. We have Tito, the Kingdra, the water dragon type, special attack lowering, special defense boosted, soundproof as an ability, with earth power, spore, hex, and light of ruin. As it does. And then last but not least, we have the newest member of the team, I believe? Question mark? No, Breezy was the newest. This is the second newest. Tank Growth, attack lowering, special attack boosted, Vital Spirit as an ability, with Grass Pledge, Heat Crash, Secret Sword, and Toxic. So that's our team. That's what's going down, Charlie Brown, if I do say so myself. So, we're here. We are currently in this location, for everyone who wasn't aware. And yeah, I named your Tank Growth. Fantastic. You're a legend, and you've served us all well. So, quick, easy breezy, lemon squeezy recap of the rules for those of you who don't know the rule set for Ironmon. Basically, I can only have 6 Pokemon on the team at a time. If I put it in the box, I cannot take it out of the box. So we either have to release or whatever. But it does not have to be the first mon on the route that we catch. So I can go through the route as much as I want and be very, very picky about what we catch if we catch it. But I can only catch or kill 1 Pokemon per route. So if we accidentally kill our encounter or we get trapped into a fight, we have to, like, you can't get anything else. And if you kill anything else, then you forfeit your encounter for the next route. Super fun. Only can get experience by fighting trainers. And I'm going to do a quick little PSA for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement that the Battle Chateau does not give experience. So we have that much going for us. Otherwise, it's standard Nuzlocke rules. Once you wipe, you have to restart. If Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. Starters are chosen at random, but we're not choosing starters, fingers crossed, today. So we got that much going for us. I cannot catch legendaries. Trainers will have them, but I cannot catch something that is deemed legendary or mythical. If a Pokemon evolves into legendary, I can use it only then. Levels are boost. It's a 50% level boost, basically. No Lucky Abe. I said that one. Items die with the mons. No leftovers. Battle mode is on set mode, and I cannot stop evolutions. Ta-da. Basic rundown of rules for people who are like, what's an Ironmon challenge? There you go. Basically means, hi, me, myself, and I, we hate ourselves. So, hi guys. How's it going? That's a rat. It do be a rat. Also, I got the mystery flavor G Fuel, and I'm genuinely not sure how I feel about it. It's definitely a tropical taste. The water is also clear, like there's no dye in it to like turn it a certain color, which is also surprising because like normally G Fuel has like a color to it, but it's clear, and I think it tastes like mango and like papaya is I think what I'm putting my bet on for like taste. It's definitely tropical, but my tongue is also confused. So I don't know how to describe this. My tongue's just sitting here trying to figure it out, and it can't figure it out. Also, my friend Josh and my friend Nate here at the same time. This is crazy. This is very, very crazy. This is unheard of. What did you just do to me? Oh, and you live. Okay, insane. You almost died again. How did you almost die? What dying are we doing today? Hi, Josh. Bye, friend Josh. Oh, that was Heat Crash? Okay, well, that's cool. Linz, I 100% believe in your pocket monster skills, but this is nearly impossible. It is nearly impossible, but people have beat it, and that's pretty cool. Bri, also, since you're here, and you're also on the team, can you stop trying to learn special moves when your special attack is 17? Thanks, asking for a friend. Rising star Paulette. In Paulette we trust. Genuinely. Okay. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass and I'm homebound. Okay. It's a little Whoop. Oh, look how small and round. He's so happy doing a little thud thing. Now, little Mr. Whoop, we need to go. You need to let me leave. That's what needs to happen. Did you just roar? No, that was not Roar of Time. See, out of the corner of my eye, that said Roar of Time. And I said, little Whoop going Roar of Time? Crazy. Linz, how are you? I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Well as well? Well as well. Yes, sure, that. Smile. We're suffering. Sighing. But yeah, life has been good. It's just been very busy. But I will say, it has been like very good on like the mental health to just like take a step back from content creation and just exist as a normal person, it's kind of nice. Like, I know like content creation to a lot of people seems very like extravagant and like, oh, I want to do that. That sounds like so much fun. You just future sight me. Okay. And it is, but it's also one of those things where it's like, you basically live a very big like wash, rinse, repeat cycle to your life. So basically for me, it's like, okay, hi, I go to work. Cool. Going to work is fun. And then as soon as I go home, I no longer have like any kind of human contact. And I basically just like sit in my room and then I go live and then I do this. And it's like, you kind of forget what like society is like when you like go to the grocery store. I went to a grocery store. That was crazy. We went okay. Kirst, did John stream today by chance? I'll wait for Kirsten's response first. So you see, I had some plans for after work and it was midnight and I was going in about 20 miles to be exact. When the speed limit was a deer hopped and instead of going through the, oh, you swerved. Oh, you swerved. Nate. Please be careful. Please don't die. Thanks. Into a construction site where I fucked up the driver's, sorry, I did a swear, and stopped 5 feet from a cement truck. Nate! Oh my God. Are you okay? Like, did you have to go to like the hospital? Like, are you good? Is everything fine? Like, did you have to see a doctor or like get things checked out? Like, is your car okay? Like, I mean, you said you drive, like you effed up the driver's side of your car, but like aside from the driver's side of your car, like, is it like, I need answers. He did not stream. Okay. You guys want to hear a story? Any fans of stories out here? Because I have a story. Okay. You know, even if you don't want to hear a story, you're stuck here. So I have wanted to go to the Atlanta Aquarium since I moved here because they have sharks and like you can cage dive with sharks. Like there's so many cool things at this aquarium. And like not just like the baby sharks, according to the advertisement, they have hammerheads. And like the zoo that I go to, they have like sharks, but like I look at the sharks and I'm like, wow, this doesn't look like a shark. I want to see the shark that would eat this shark kind of thing. You know what I mean? So we decided yesterday, because we all went out to dinner together. It was like me, John, Dom's girlfriend, Ashley, me, Tobin, Brooks. So there were like, what, 7, 8 of us at that point, I think is what that adds up to. And so we were like, yeah, I think we should go to the aquarium because like, you know, we've all wanted to like hang out around Atlanta because like we haven't hung out around Atlanta like at all. And so we're like, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna go. So we get there an hour after it opens. And keep in mind, I think it opened at 9. I think we got there at 10. So we were there like pretty early. Keep in mind, we forgot that it was Father's Day. And I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But so we drove into Atlanta. And then the parking garage was nearly full. We went up onto like all the way, you know, because you do this like spiral loop going up this parking garage. We parked on the roof. Come to find out, the elevators don't work for said parking garage. And we're like, okay, cool. That's fun. So we had to take stairs, which doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but we'll get into that later. And so elevators don't work. We have to go down 7 flights of stairs, I believe it was. It might have been 8, but we went down 7 flights of stairs just to like get down. And so we didn't realize how big of like a maze that it would be trying to figure out where you're going once you're like out of that area. But we find where we're going, and over the loudspeaker, we're like, hey, if you would come to the Atlanta Aquarium, please have your tickets ready. If you have not purchased tickets online ahead of time, we are sold out for the day. And we all look at each other and we're like, it's 10 a.m. They're sold out for the whole day. Everything, not one thing available. And we all just kind of look at each other and we're like, neat, that's cool. And so we're like, okay, it's fine. Like, there's a Coca-Cola factory that you can tour, and it's like a whole behind the scenes tour of like that kind of thing. And we're like, okay, that's fine. I guess we'll just do that instead, you know? Okay, we're fine. We'll do that instead. Really not a big deal at the end of the day. You know, it's literally within like walking distance. We're gonna go there. And so we like stroll up to the Diet Coke factory. Also sold out. That was cool. So we're sitting there and we're like, okay. So we can't go to the aquarium. We can't go to the Coke factory. And so we're like literally walking around, I forget what it's called. It's like this Olympic Park area. We're walking around and we're like, okay, this is fine. This is great. And so we're like, what do we do? Like at this point, Atlanta's just not working. Like this is not good, because keep in mind, I was like, okay, we could do like Six Flags. There's like other things in the area. And we realized, oh, it's like misty, foggy, rainy outside. So Six Flags, not an option. Can't do that. I'm also trying to like look for encounters, guys. That's also why I haven't moved. So Six Flags is not an option. That would be miserable. I kind of want the Totodile. And so Six Flags isn't an option. There was a children's museum and like a botanical garden, which for those of you who don't know, they basically make sculptures only out of flowers. And there's like, it's like this really cool, like outdoor scenic area. Also not very fun when it's rainy, misty, etc. outside, as you can imagine. So we're like, okay, cool, great. This is fantastic. So we do the walk of shame, like all the way back to like, well, that was easy. The like Diet Coke, like Atlanta Aquarium area. And we decide that we're going to go mini golfing, because there's this really, really cool, like mini golf bar is how I guess I would describe it. So there's like a cocktail menu. They have really, really good food just in general. So you basically eat dinner while you're waiting. And then there's 4 different like mini golf areas that are inside that are like all LED, and they've got a whole bunch of stuff going on to it. But there's microchips inside the ball, so it keeps score for you and like can figure out like how like many swings you've done and stuff like that. And then like everything is lit up in like LED on the tracks. So like if you get it into a green hole that's on the way, it adds like 10 points. So it's kind of like the opposite of how golf typically works. Typically in golf, you want the lowest score, but this is kind of like bowling, which still, no, that doesn't make sense. You want the highest amount of points, but if you keep getting holes in ones, it like stacks your points. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. Son. Yeah, everything was sold out because it was Father's Day. That is correct. So, ha ha. My dad's not a part of my life. I did not have the realization, oh, hi, it's Father's Day. To me, it was like, oh, hi, it's Sunday. So we're like, okay, we're going to go mini golfing. So we go to, back to where the aquarium is. And keep in mind, the elevators aren't working. So we're already wet, like just like not having a good time. And we look up the stairs and we're like, here we go. 7 flights of stairs. So we take and keep in mind, it's not like a wide staircase. It's like super, and people are trying to go down as we're trying to go up. There's not room for people on either side. There's not. So we're like squeezing past people. And let me tell you, going up 7 flights of stairs is not as easy as it is going down 7 flights of stairs. So we make it to the top. We like get in John's car. I recommend Joystick Bar in Atlanta. It's an old. I did hear about that. We went to Putt Shack, I believe is what it's called. It's really cool if you haven't been. So we go there and we pull up and we're like, okay, cool. I'm hungry. I'm exhausted at this point. Like this is not working out. And so we walk in and like, you know how like typically when you get at a restaurant, there's like the hostess that's like sitting at the little podium that's at the very front. Well, she was there, as she is. And she goes, hi, do you have a reservation? And all of our eyes get wide. We're like, is that required? And she's like, no. I mean, luckily for you, we only accept walk-ins for the next hour. But if you come again, just be aware of the fact that we do request that you make a reservation ahead of time. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And she goes, but I also can't guarantee you if you're gonna be able to like do anything here. So basically there's these giant tablets on the walls that are over there and that will let you know what time is available for you if we have any time left available at all. And I was like, okay, great, thanks. So we go over to this giant, like basically for everyone who lives in America, I don't know if they have them overseas, but the giant touchscreen McDonald's menus is basically what this was. And so we're like doing all this stuff. We were basically able to get in like an hour-ish. And so we're like, this is fine. We'll eat, we'll do the gosh darn thing. Is Mason good? Defense boosted, speed lowering, but our speed is still 26. With Defiant, which I guess is good. With Power Check, Smelling Salts, King Shield, and Seed Flare. You're not good, but you're also not bad, and I don't really know. We have water. So right now, Mason's kind of our most expendable mon. I slowly will drain everyone's sanity like a... Brilliant. You did great. Oh, I forgot to have to talk to the person. But yeah, so we ended up eating food. We did mini golf. I wish I could document the luck that like the universe just likes to give me. Cause there was one course in the mini golf where like you have to shoot your ball up this like ramp, and this tiny little ramp has this like little ring, kind of like what you would see in like little toy cars, where like you pull the car back and the car goes and it goes up this ramp and it goes to this giant ring and then it lands on the other side of the ramp on the other side. Right. So every other person before me, Ashley does it, goes up the ramp, lands on the other side, goes near the hole. Tobin goes up the ramp, lands, goes in the hole. John kind of went off to the side, but was still able to get it near the hole. Me, I hit the ball. And we still have yet to figure out how this happened. I don't think anyone's sure at this point. I hit the ball, and the ball comes back and hit, like basically might as well have just hit me at that point. And the thing is like, there's nothing for it to hit. Because they were standing to the side. They would have seen if it would have hit like the top of the ring. I shot it straight at the exact same velocity, height, everything that they did. And the ball just somehow, basically like force fields like style, just decided it was gonna bounce back and just like come back right at me. And I'm like, how does that, I don't, like this does not make sense. That's a snake. So that was a thing. And like, there were just so many occurrences like that where I'm like, wow, I genuinely wish I could document this and show it to people, because people just don't believe me when I say like, hi, I have horrendous luck. If anything bad can happen, it will happen. So I think that was the last, like, did anything else crazy happen yesterday? Because basically after that, we went to the mall, shopped around, we got ramen. Oh, I mean, this isn't bad, but it's just funny to me, at least. So Tobin, John, and I have this ramen place that we really, really like, because they have like really good drinks. Like if we're gonna go drink anywhere, like we're going to the ramen shop of all places. So went to the ramen shop, and as I'm walking outside, they have this like sign on the outside that says they have spiked bubble tea. And I'm like, go on, I'm listening. And so they basically had like dirty taro bubble tea, for anyone who knows what that is. Which, and if you don't, it's basically like a purple tea that you can drink that's kind of like milky. And then there's like little bubbles at the bottom. And they basically had a way to make that dirty, thus alcoholic. And so I was like, ooh, typically, my go-to there is typically like a popsicle cocktail. It's really good. It's like kind of fruity, but it's also kind of strong. But they basically stick a whole popsicle or like an ice lolly for anyone who's like European, like in the drink. And like the popsicle or ice lolly just like melts down. And then you get this like frothy texture without it actually being like a slushie or anything like that. And so I'm like, okay, listening, you've got my attention. So the waiter comes by to like pick like everyone's drinks, you know, like take our orders, everything like that. And so, no, actually insert name here. I had to like cut stream the other day and I had to pull up Google because people didn't know what bubble tea was. And I had to like explain it to people. You would be surprised. There are a vast amount of people who actually were not aware last time I did this. And so he comes over to take our orders and I'm like, hey, so I saw on your like window thing that you have spiked bubble tea now. And so like, I was wondering like what you do to make the bubble tea like dirty, because like, I'm pretty specific about certain kinds of like alcohol. Like I don't like tequila at all. Like there's certain things I just can't do. And he's like, oh, is that what you were wanting? And I'm like, yeah, I actually saw it on the window. I was like really, really excited because like, I love taro, like bubble tea, I guess you could say. And he's like, so about that. Yeah, we can't do that. We have none of the ingredients to make that. And I'm like, oh, not at all? He's like, were you looking forward to that? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, we don't have the ingredients to make anything on that menu, actually. And he's like, and I get it. Like, you know, the sign on the door, pretty deceiving, right? You know? Just to, you know, the fact that, you know, we've got this giant sign saying that, you know, you can do this and haha, guess what? You can't. Crazy, right? And I'm like, yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So I ended up getting my other thing, but that was just that. I just thought that that was funny. Because what did we? And then we came back, we streamed. And we did the candy stream that was there yesterday that you guys probably watched if you were there yesterday. And then after that, we were gonna watch a movie, but ended up just like hanging out, talking with Brooke, then we all passed out. That's basically how that went. Bubble tea talk. Oh, Evil Monkey. I was telling them how the universe hates me. And the roller coaster that was the last basically 24 hours-ish, roughly, to a certain extent. I did one of the best Jack and Coke I drank was actually from a log top at a mountain at Ski. See? Interesting. One of my friends played The Bachelor after I told her. Yes! And what did she think? Did she realize the cinematic masterpiece that is? Yay! Thank you for becoming a member! Getting us to 90 members. Nonetheless, that is 90 members. Gabe, how are you, friend? It's been like 80 bajillion years since I feel like I've talked to you. How's life? How's the wife and kids? How's the husband and dog? How's the uncle and the goldfish? Important questions. You can take your time. I would like to hear about the wife, husband, and uncle at your most, you know, your earliest convenience, as well as the goldfish. The goldfish is what I'm really hanging on for. Gabe! You thought the boba was supposed to dissolve? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Boba does not dissolve. Does not do that. Yep. Got it all over the front of his car. That's a yikes. That's a yikes. But I will tell you, Tobin and I have been like obsessed with this recent trend of videos of sorts is what I guess I'll say, because I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's starting to like get traction, at least on YouTube. Cody Co's made videos on it. Crank Gameplays made videos on it. Ethan from Unis Honest, if that doesn't mean anything to you guys. But it's basically, I think it was called, frick. I think it was called Tell the Truth. Oh, Moment of Truth. Sorry, Moment of Truth. The husband is in space. The wife is doing his greatest as a doctor. The goldfish is swimming in Atlantis to get some magic gems. Fantastic. That's everything I could have asked for and more. Thank you for your contribution. So, anyways, Tobin and I have been obsessed with this show that's called Moment of Truth. And I wish that I could just like do a reaction video of me reacting to the Cody Co video, because this show is literally insane. Like absolutely balls to the walls. I don't know if anyone has ever watched it, heard of it. I think they said it was on Fox a while ago. Oh, did you avoid? And now you're gonna, yeah, that's rude. That's incredibly rude. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Please hold. Let me show you this for like just a brief moment in time, because this show has changed Tobin and I as a person. So,
hello guys, today I'm joined by my beautiful girlfriend Kelsey.
Just
we're gonna do a couples react.
We won't watch the whole thing, but I just want to show you what I'm talking about so you get the point.
It's amazing.
So basically, long story short, they take these people and they have to do a lie detector test. And so they'll ask them very, very personal questions about like their life that like their friends and family may not know. And basically they go on stage after the lie detector test is over, and like their friends, family, they sit in this little audience chair as typical game shows do. And basically the host will ask the same questions that they did in the lie detector test. And as long as their answer matches like the lie detector and they're telling the truth, they're good. And then they get points. They can win up to $500,000 based off of this. But the questions are ruthless. Like, I think I actually watched this person's like, her life just like shambled.
So clearly something happened on the honeymoon.
Clearly. And also
Okay, just like,
really tough.
Boyfriend on your.
hold on.
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Like, as her boyfriend
That cheeky
in the audience.
Really odd.
Like,
Hard luck.
dude, there's no way, bro.
And she says she is.
That answer is true.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The most diabolical part about this show is everyone's lives falling apart, but the audience clapping.
Yes. So the whole time they're basically like, yeah, they were, and then at the same time it's like, oh, and like, this is like, you literally just watch their lives just fall to pieces. And so basically it keeps going. You can win, like I said, up to $500,000.
I don't think you really are ready for number 15, but if you want it, I'm gonna give it to you.
And like, Mark's trying to give him a warning. He's like, this, like, you don't want to know what's going to happen here. And so just,
This is your $100,000 moment of truth. And this question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest.
Oh my.
Lauren, can you tell everybody who this is? or do I need to do it?
I can't speak right now, so.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Stop, you guys.
The audience. Oh! Who wrote this? As
Her ex-boyfriend, unfortunately, is hotter than her husband.
So,
Lauren.
Frank's like, ah, shit, it's good to be here, honestly.
Lauren's ex.
I'm like,
This question is for $100,000.
That was kind of sweet.
that was sweet, but it was
It
heartbreaking.
breaks my heart.
That's how you know it's real.
That was sad. He's not.
Back together with you.
When you're ready, question 15.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
and the husband's right there.
I told you, this is intense.
I don't. I feel so bad for the husband.
I know there's no fuck, dude.
That question is a devastating question. Of course. You could avoid this right now by hitting the button, Frank.
I would not hit the button.
So basically, there's a button that they can push, and if you push the button, it makes them like basically skip that question. But if they skip it, it can either get reworded or they can ask something else entirely. But you have to take that shot of whether it's going to be the same thing or like a different question. So basically, skipping ahead, the sister pushes the button because obviously she's like, yeah, don't answer that. With how far everything else has gone. And
I
so
know that this is entertaining to watch, but this is real. Frank wanted to hear the answer to this question. Monica, why did you hit the button?
I don't want to hear that answer. I don't think anyone would want to hear that answer.
If she actually wants.
That question's gonna be in place. Here's another question.
So, obviously, button was pushed. Another question, right?
Your ex-boyfriend Frank will ask in place.
Remember that time we fucked last week?
Sorry, that was a swear. I didn't know it was
Again,
coming.
Question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
It's kind of the same
So-
question, just
That's the
reworded.
same-
Exactly what I was saying. Like, it's the same question, just slightly reworded, right? So,
We all know the answer to these two questions.
I want to be honest and say yes.
Frank!
I mean, it's like not even fun to watch this anymore. It's just like, oh.
That answer is true.
And like,
I feel bad for him.
I mean, I just, oh, fuck.
the tail end of this is really, really the kicker for everything. Because obviously they're asking all this stuff. But, oh, sorry. There's one more question. I forgot.
Relationship,
So thank
right?
you.
My
So
bad.
at least you better get these right to win the fucking money.
Question 16. Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
It was the one thing left to ask. Like, it's one thing to be in love with someone else, but to
To be in
Yeah.
left.
I'm going to have to say yes.
He's devastated. She, like, R.I.P. to Frank. This is nuts, right?
I don't know why I was not expecting that.
So all this is happening, right? And so, like, basically, like, what Cody and his girlfriend are saying are basically, like, at least at this point, if she wins the $500,000, if they get divorced, then Frank could at least argue to split the money and he ends up okay, right? Like, emotionally devastated and will probably have trust issues for the rest of his life. But at least he gets something out of it, you know what I mean? But let me show you how this sucker ends.
Question 17. Do you think you're a good person?
I mean, this is so many levels of evil.
Literally, right? Literally. And so they ask the like friends and family, like, do you think that she's a good person? The dad basically says like, she knows the answer to that question and like something like that. Like basically even before this, they had revealed that like she stole money from her work and stuff like that. So she had done a lot of like crazy stuff leading up to this point, right? And so
False.
oh, she said
It's true. It's true.
wait.
So your answer is?
Yes.
Yeah, she thinks she's a good person, basically. Spoilers.
False.
Oh my god.
So basically, right? Think about it. If you get one answer false, you win nothing. You get zero, zilch, nada. So this chick in this episode had confirmed that she stole money from her previous employer, that the dad was keeping secrets from the mom, that she deserves to be with her like ex-boyfriend, and that she's cheated on her husband. And like poor Frank, like I said, could have come out with something, but poor Frank now gets nothing. Divorce is probably gonna happen. She gets absolutely nothing.
So many levels of what the fuck?
Actually not a good person is like so embarrassing and so satisfying to watch. I
Think she's
No,
a
I
good
know.
person.
Like, she thinks that she's a good person, and that's what's so like crazy about all of it.
Do you think this came up as a lie for you when I asked you, do you think you're a good person?
Because even after everything I have done, stealing the money and everything, I think that I've become a better person. That's why I think I am a good person.
I mean, the real victim here is the husband.
Absolutely. Like, poor Frank, and the thing that's crazy is the ex-boyfriend. The ex-boyfriend's name is Frank. These are two Franks, like Frank v. Frank. Like, Robert Thompson with the two. I would never go that. Like, no. It's crazy. Like, they've done so many of these. Like, so they actually interviewed the host, and that video went up today. But they did another couples react. This one actually made me scream. Tobin and I watched this one in bed together, and can I just show you? Can I just show you guys the 1 minute? Can I just? Garrett from The Bachelor would never do something like that. Right, please? Thanks. So basically,
Hi.
I won't spoil it for like here. I'll go full screen. I just want to find the one moment, because I know like some of you guys would probably want to watch this, but so this dude has problems gambling, and basically thinks that he's the hottest man alive, considering the fact that he has a mullet as well. Brilliant. I actually skipped right to it. That's kind of crazy. So there's genuinely just no words. I can't.
Do you keep a spreadsheet of all the women that you have had sexual relations with?
He obviously does, right? Like that is such a weirdly specific question.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Right?
What's your answer?
I like to be organized, so yes.
What is it?
His girlfriend is in the audience. This dude had already admitted to having a trophy case filled with the people that he's had sex with underwear. Just
Like truly, what does this have to do with organization? What he did? What?
Yeah. Who?
that's his girlfriend.
That answer.
I fucking hate this guy.
I think they're like
Yeah.
just gonna.
His face the whole time.
What's up?
Maria!
We haven't quite.
No, I'm
What's up?
Maria, are you aware of the spreadsheet?
No, I was not aware.
Is she on the spreadsheet?
We haven't quite done that yet, but I hope after this show we will.
She's on it. She actually gave me a hand job, so she's in the hand job section of the spreadsheet. Thank you very much.
Is there a
Category? Wait, what was you just about to say? Is there a
rating?
Oh, rating? I thought you were just gonna say, is there a race column?
Oh my god.
Oh, a rating.
He's always, you guys, he's always been organized. You should have seen him when he was a kid.
No phone number.
How many columns are there?
I'm not calling those broads back. Are you kidding?
Need to keep wearing.
Yeah.
There's no way.
5 or 6.
5 or 6 columns.
5
Have
or
you seen
6
Federico?
columns.
I've seen it. It's impressive, actually.
Why do you keep the spreadsheet?
I'll actually blame it on my sister. When I was 17 or 18, she gave me a little black book.
Right.
You know, every guy has a little black book.
Sure.
And then it was a computer age. Keep updating.
She's like, are you fucking serious?
You ever thought you
Basically. He basically says there's a rating, a category, and stuff like that. There's a whole lot more to unpack in this one. But when he said yes to having a spreadsheet with the amount of people that he's hooked up with, I screamed. I actually screamed. So this is called Moment of Truth for anyone who wants to watch it. This is on Cody Co's channel for anyone who wants to watch their specific reaction because it's quite entertaining. But I will tell you guys, Tobin and I are about to binge this entire show because I can't. This is just like, it's a whole different level of just like, you know what I mean? Like literally, if I were able to do like, if this were still on live television, I would watch it so much. You know, like it would literally be like, oh, Tobin, Moment of Truth night. Let's see what it goes down. Is it on Netflix? I doubt it. Honestly, I think they watched it on YouTube. Hold on. Moment of Truth. Everyone's reacting to it right now. No, you could, the episodes are free on, are they actually? Yeah, the full episodes are on YouTube. That's crazy from what it looks like. Yeah, no, this is legit. Yeah, all the episodes are on YouTube because the top comment says, hi, watching all these episodes now because of Cody and Kelsey. Free on Fox? Okay. So yeah, it looks like they're all on YouTube for anyone who wants to binge this, because I personally would love nothing more. Because I cannot. Bye, Chase. Have a good one. I think there's a whole second season that they didn't air. Yeah, well, no. I can't remember if they didn't air part of it or if they only aired like specific portions. Because they interviewed Matthew Wahlberg, I believe is the person who hosted it. Not the actor, but there's the host. Mark Wahlberg, sorry. Mark Wahlberg. And so like this literally went up today of them like interviewing the host and like asking all the questions about it. And so he talks about the second season and stuff like that. But like that's basically the extent of it, because Kelsey, like the girlfriend, actually knew his son going to high school. So she's actually decent friends with them. Are the episodes like 45 minutes? Oh, you betcha. Oh, you betcha. Absolutely. So yeah, if anyone wants to have a watch party, as Kevin said, can I add this TV show to a spreadsheet of shows I want to watch, or is it too soon for Mullet Guy? I think you add it to the trophy case. I think that's what you do. I think you add it to the trophy case, and that is how we do it, guys. That is how we get down to business to beat the Huns. And now I'm sorry that I have to bore you guys with Pokemon content after that. But believe it or not, I know we went on like a tangent there, but we were playing Pokemon before this. Insane, right? So apparently the Moment of Truth is also the name of a 5-episode documentary about the murder of someone named James. I'm learning. Minnie Moon, thank you for renewing your membership. Google says 3 seasons, 1 unaired. Interesting. We're learning even more. Are you getting Mario Party Superstars? I want to. I think it comes out in what, October? I believe it said. So I'm planning on it. Can we also talk about the fact that the new Taylor Swift album drops the exact same day as Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? So I was like, do I get like an AirPod and do I just like stick it underneath this headphone and I just casually listen to the Taylor Swift album as I'm live? And you'll just casually catch me. Oh, you predicted that switch. That's annoying. Oh, but I ate it. Just kidding. You're a silly gamer. I came in and I saw a Moment of Truth and I'm like, this isn't Pokemans. You're right. Honestly, I do appreciate that about the like channel though, is we can just switch to whatever the heck we want because you know, any tangent we get on at this point is gonna at least be entertaining, right? We've got at least that much going for us. I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click Light of Ruin. Insane. When they showed off Breath of the Wild 2, I was in shock. I think we were driving Tobin's mom. No, where were we? What did we do that day? Oh, that's when we were going to Covington. So Tobin had it up like the day we were going to Covington and was like watching it, you know, like doing the whole thing. And so I was like, yeah, let me know if anything good happens. I was very surprised because I was the one driving. I was very surprised that they didn't announce anything Pokemon related. But my like counter argument to that was also the fact that I feel like they could just be working on it a lot because I know a lot of people weren't fans of the chibi design. And I know that like, I don't know how much it would take to like change things, fix things. Cause there was the leak that ended up not being real of like basically taller versions that looks more like Oras style of the BDSP characters and like just a slightly different, like everything basically just went nope. So everything was just taller to make it more proportionate. And everyone seemed to really like that. And so I was like, maybe they're doing something and that's why they haven't shown anything, is because they're so big into like the development for like, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know. This is just me, myself, and I. In a Pokemon Direct? Yeah, that's valid. I mean, I definitely expect a Pokemon Direct. I'm just surprised that, like, with E3 being very, very big this year, because, you know, people could actually, like, I think people could actually go to it this year, could they not? I think, I don't know. I don't remember. Landon! And the other reason I'm so, oh! I'm gonna cry! Thank you, that's so nice of you, Landon! Is it out this year because the Hellfire that was E3 2019? I don't remember E3 2019. What happened to E3 2019? I know that it exists, and I know that that was a thing, but I don't know. Here we are, here I am. Stop using Pain Split. That's so rude. I need you to stop. E3 was all virtual this year. Okay. 'Twas virtual. Good to know. Good to know. The National Dex cut. Hear me out, and this is gonna be a hot take. I don't think all 900 Pokemon need to be in the game for the game to be enjoyable. Because how are you supposed to enjoy a game for like the creativity and the difference that it is if you're gonna go through there and you're gonna use your same team of Charmander, Lucario, Larvitar, Staraptor, and frick, give me a water type, Gyarados. Like how is that supposed to make you be like, wow, this game is really unique and different? Like, you can't. Like, that's just not how it goes. What if my favorite Pokemon isn't in the game? Then you suck it up and smile and you don't yell at people like a Karen when they don't have an extra small t-shirt in your size. Crazy. Okay, good. I don't think people realize this unless you work in retail. But basically, like, people complaining about stuff like that is literally the equivalent of like a Karen complaining that they don't have their shirt in an extra small. It really is. Because it's like, well, you're a clothing store. You're supposed to have this. And it's like, hi, sorry. We don't. That's just it. You know, we're doing the best that we can. But like, the game isn't being made by us, smiley face. So like, sorry that like, different company went a slightly different way about it. We're just the people producing it, but like they're the ones who made it. And so like we're just working here trying to, you know, give you the clothes that you want. But I'm sorry that like the people who made it like didn't make this shirt in an extra small. Kind of crazy. Sorry, smile, but we do have other games that do have that Pokemon in it. Just like we have all the other shirts in a size medium over here. But they're like, no, it has to be this way, like the way our good Lord intended. Or else you suck, okay? And I want to speak to the manager because this is ridiculous, okay? This is absurd, and you should know what I want. You know what? You should know what I want and my care and my needs, okay? And it's pretty ridiculous that you can't read my mind. I'm just saying, you don't deserve to have this job. And I will be speaking to your manager. Like, that's it, right? All we need is Lord Bidoof. Listen, if Lord Bidoof were head of the Pokemon Company, there'd be no war. Give me what I want now, okay? That's like literally how I read people's like tweets on Twitter that are just complaining to complain. I'm like, okay. Now, if you're genuinely upset because pixels on the internet aren't organized in the way that you want them to be organized, you're living a pretty dang good life, okay? Flint, Michigan still does not have clean drinking water, and no one talks about it, but we're sure as heck gonna raise hell about the fact that the certain pixels on the screen aren't organized into the shape of a green dinosaur that evolves into an even big green dinosaur, right? Pretty upset. Much upset. Actually, I'm gonna raise hell and we're actually gonna boycott the Pokemon Company altogether because that's ridiculous. I can't get behind it. Like, it's such a sad way to live your life, genuinely. Also, chat, just remember this, you're worth it. Every second of this earth is precious and I'm glad to share it with you. Never ever forget that, okay? Aww. Thank you. The tree isn't completely pixelated. Gonna riot. We're boycotting the Pokemon Company because of the pixels on a tree. Insane. Sorry, ma'am, you weren't able to hit puberty and to wear an extra small, but have you ever heard of the phrase, we're out of stock in that? Quite unfortunate. Genuinely. What did you just Draco me, Dammy? Did you actually just? Oh, you did! So, Breezy's dead. Okay. Robert Thompson, thank you for the 2 pounds and the love is all around. Wait, what?
Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. Can you feel the love tonight?
Also, hi, Joe, my friend Joe. I have not forgotten about Faint Fam. I just haven't had a chance to stream it in like 2 weeks here. I've barely been able to sit in this chair for the last 2 weeks. So I did not forget about it, and I am not abandoning you guys. I just haven't had one singular chance to go live on the platform that is twitch.tv/Lynn'sVids in like 2 weeks. So we're working on it, and I do intend on finishing it. It will happen this week. Thanks. Thanks. We're doing great. We're doing wonderful things for myself. I also keep forgetting to drink this, and I need to drink it. We also ate out a lot with the amount of company that we've had. And so Tobin and I looked at each other and we're like, oh yeah, what are you gonna evolve into? I mean, at least we have Totodile. And I mean, that's not a bad mon. That's not bad. So it wasn't a Tropius. Twas not. You have Sand Force as an ability now. Your attack is 32. Your special attack is 44. Interesting. Okay. That also evolves fairly quickly. Fairly. I mean, we also get the fossil up here too. So we've got that going for us. And we didn't catch anything in the... Haha. Wait. You can actually get that here. That's kind of crazy. 2 fossils, actually. So we're gonna have to be pretty picky. Because, I mean, we're gonna, like, revive the fossils, but we're basically gonna have to be like, are we adding it to the team, or are we saying goodbye forever? Hold on. I'll get it so you guys can make a poll. Is it still based off Totodile? It is. Well, it's based off Frogadier now, but the original one was based off Totodile. Ignore this message from Streamlabs. Okay. Jaw fossil or brilliant. All right. Are we doing the jaw fossil or the sail fossil? Which one are we doing? Level 30? Oh, wait. Oh, for the levels. It'll be based off Frogadier then. It won't be based off Totodile. Sorry, I didn't read it all the way. What was the leak you were talking about? A-Drive did a video on it. I know he did for sure. It's 36 if it's Frogadier. Okay, good to know. Here, I'll show you a basic. BDSP. It was this. Yes. Where's the actual gameplay? Oh, it's so small you can barely see it. Okay. Oh, is it not working? Is Streamlabs just not here? Yeah, it's just not. Okay, hold on. 1 1 1 1 2. Okay, I feel like 1 1. What is it gonna say? Sorry, I was looking at A-Drive the entire time. I don't know why it didn't work. You can no longer vote on this poll? Really? Interesting. Oh, wait, it's because this one's trying to run. Why is this running? I never... What is what? Okay, delete. Go away. curious. If I do this now, try it now, and I just want to see what happens. If it... Nope, nope, cool, cool, cool. Why are you not working? Nope. Yeah, no. Okay, love that for us. Great, okay, nope. Okay, we're just gonna go draw. It just said no. But this is what I was talking about. So you can't, it's gonna be pretty hard to see.
Single Pokemon, which is, that was a big
Like,
red
she's
flag
just
to me as I
taller.
was watching this. You kind of come around here.
Like, everything's just slightly taller. Is basically what it looks like. There, that's a better shot. Like, that's basically what it looked like. That's the quote unquote leak. That's not actually a leak that I was talking about. But ta-da! Okay, cool. Jaw fossil. Yeah, someone made it for fun in Blender. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, whoever did that, great job. It was pretty darn convincing, I will say. That was pretty gosh darn impressive. We love technology. We love it when it works, but hate it when it doesn't. Hi, Unison. Hate that. Hate that insert name here. I hate that so much. Also, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Or at least hit the like button for Frank. May he rest in pepperoni after that. Honestly, I wonder where Frank is now. Is Frank okay? Is Frank doing better things for himself? That's what I want to know. Genuinely, is Frank okay? Can we get a vibe check on Frank? Oh, you're gonna aerial ace me, and that's gonna hurt. F for Frank. And I'm not talking Georgia Frank, for anyone who's coming in now. If you were here earlier, we all know who Frank is. I'm watching while one of the cats is on the lap. I love that for you. That's so fun. You have a little kitty cat friend. Frank might be in therapy. Frank deserves therapy after that, honestly. I hope Frank is in therapy. I mean, granted, this show aired in, like, what, 2008-ish? I think. I watched, like, that Cody Co episode when Ashley was here, and she apparently watched the show growing up, so she remembered it. Or Rehab. I mean, maybe for, like, emotional trauma. But then again, I still feel like that'd be therapy. Have we only seen Arbok? I feel like we've genuinely only seen Arbok. And granted, Arbok isn't bad. Like, I really don't want an Arbok. You have Heat Wave. Why do you have Heat Wave? I've been chatting with this girl I met on Facebook for a while to see how this goes. Okay. How is it going so far? Is it good? Are you smiling? Do you see potential? Is she stinky, smelly, and we're regretting our decisions? Like, where are we at on the talking to girl on Facebook? Hi, I'm gonna catch that. If I can. You'll live a mega horn, right? Bye, evil monkey. Have a great night. Yeah, you live that for sure. Oh, you have Dazzling Gleam? Oh, we live that though. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna, oh, wait. Was it Breezy, that new spore? No, it was Tito. Tito no spore. Yeah. Here we go. My good friend, Volcarona. And you're gonna heal block me, and that's pretty rude, but I think we're gonna be okay. Go night-night. Anywho, as I was saying earlier, Tobin and I ate out a lot with like everyone who was here visiting, and you know, that's just kind of what happens. And we both kind of looked at each other and realized the fact that we're going to see his family in California very soon. That was far too easy to catch. And so we're like, yeah, your family lives on a beach, which means wearing a swimsuit. And Tobin and I are both looking at each other like, grabbing our tummies like, uh-huh, yeah, we're gonna go on a beach with this. And so we're like, okay, if we think about it, we have exactly 2 weeks basically before we go. And so we're like, alrighty, we're gonna walk every single night to get cardio in. And then we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna do abs every single night. Are you calling yourself chunky? Yes. Not like, I don't look at myself and be like, wow, I'm fat. But I also look at myself and I'm like, hi, I'm not as toned as I used to be. And the thought of there being photos taken of me on a beach where I am exposing chunky monkey that is down here, that makes me want to vomit. Time to start doing sit-ups. Yeah, we have an ab routine. And we're gonna walk every night, and we're gonna do the abs every night until we don't hate ourselves anymore. I have a bigger belly chunk than you. Yeah, but like also, like even if that is hypothetically true, that doesn't change the fact that like if I were to look at the pictures of myself on a beach in this current condition that I am, I would be like, hi, these photos are not going anywhere on the internet. No one is allowed to see these, okay? I'm more chunky? I mean, yeah, fair. But like you also have to keep in mind, being a female in this society sucks because every single girl is like a size extra small. And like basically the body style that's like in and good for like any girl that's like, I don't know. And it sucks because there's so many girls that come into my work and they're like, I'm not an extra small, so I can't like hang out with my friends because they only shop and like hang out with girls that can fit into extra smalls. And I'm like, that's not fair because your girls alone don't allow that to be a possibility. You basically like, you were gifted, honey. Like, it's insane. And so, I don't know. Standards of beauty suck. And even though I know like, hey, I got curves. I have what a lot, like if I could just give like half of what's on my butt and like on my whatever to another girl and be like, here, bless you, Merry Christmas. Just take it at this point. Like I would, but there's nothing I can do about it. And because I have big girls and a big butt, there's nothing I can do aside from be like incredibly toned on the middle, because if I'm not, it all just looks like one giant wide blob. And that's the thing that sucks about being a girl. Cause like, guys just don't have to worry about their butt like that. And they don't have the top to like make these like disproportionate areas. You basically just get a chest and you're like, yes, I'm going to do sit-ups and I'm going to make the lifts go like this. So I have arms. But like, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Like there's so many steps in being a girl. It just sucks. I got the best girlfriend. That's so exciting. I'm happy for you, Jordan. So we have Harvest. Your attack is 13. Your special attack is 24. So that's like not bad. You're speedy fast. Doesn't even heal. You're holding silver powder though. So you have potential. You're dead though. So Volcarona's for sure. I mean, by Volcarona, I mean Pfizer. Because it's the Rona. So we have Pfizer for the Rona. Snowy Raid, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the raid. Hi. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Nope, that's not where I want it to be. We're gonna revive our 2 fossils. That's what's gonna happen here. Does it feel great to be back streaming? Yes, because I had not streamed in a very, very, very long time. And considering the fact that like we're also leaving for like 9 days in July, like that just makes my anxiety skyrocket because that's so much time without income. And especially when like that's, you know, how you pay bills. And Tobin and I are very young, meaning hi, smile. And because of taxes, so fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, when you get paid by YouTube and Twitch, that's not taxed. And so that's why tax season for content creators is absolutely terrifying, because basically a huge fraction of money that you make through YouTube, you basically have to put it directly into savings and you can't touch it, because as soon as the end of the year hits and it's tax season again, you basically have to give that money back because they're like, tee hee, haha, here you go. Unless you have enough business expenses to write it off. And we haven't gone anywhere because we're in a pandemic. So there's like no business expenses this year. So it's like all the money we do get, we're basically like, okay, it's not here. So like not working is like terrifying. So it feels very, very good to just like be back here and just doing the lovely things and stuff and things. I thought they're taking taxes this year. So here's the funny thing about that. We looked it up around, what's that holiday called? Thanksgiving. Because I had gotten an email about it, and it was me, John, Shannon Carthew, all in like John's kitchen at the time. And we looked it up, and that specific portion of creators who would get those taxes taken out did not apply to us. It was a very, very specific group of content creators who would be getting that perk. But the contract that we're under does not apply to that. That was at least of what they had said now in November. Also, if they were taking taxes out, I feel like it would have been a very, very, very public thing on social media, and I have not seen one person talk about it. So also, I haven't seen anything in my email about it. And typically very big emails like that get like flagged, like for like, hi, YouTube, we're changing our terms of service. Like that gets flagged. I haven't received anything. And so that's what I was telling Tobin is like, I want to make sure that we're actually under that specific contract that's doing that. Because if we just kind of take that at face value and we're like, oh, our taxes are getting taken out, tee hee, haha, this is fine. And then we get to tax season and we're like, oh, so we weren't a part of that. And so then I spent that money and now I don't have that money and now I owe money and great. Ha, guess what? I spent it. Like, that's not good, right? So I was like, we need to do more research, because I feel like if that were true, everyone would be talking about it on social media and celebrating. And I haven't seen one person post about it at all. It just across the board, not one person. So that's just me. Whalmer has magma armor. I clicked the wrong button. I was like, why isn't it loading? Okay. You have 40 attack. What level does Whalmer evolve into Whale Lord? Probably 40. Evolution. Wait, how do you 40-ish? I just started like randomly sweating. Level 40 on the dot. Yeah, it's 40 on the dot. Well, here's the thing, insert name here. If you have a Mon in the box, it's dead forever. So there is no just like having something as a backup. It's either dead or it's alive, and there is no purgatory where it just chills there. So we basically choose between Frogadier and Whalmer in this exact spot. I'm gonna hatch the other thing first. Well, that's what I'm saying. When Frogadier dies, there is no option to put Whalmer on. So even though Whalmer never died, we can't just go in the box and be like, okay, we're gonna add Whalmer now that Frogadier died. That's a Matang. Please be a special attack boost teenager. Your special attack's 40 and your attack's 52. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's 45 from a Tang. That's really good. Stats wise, that's so it's basically between these three. Like who stays and who's getting sent to death forever. So your attack is 40 and you have wild charge that I'm never gonna hit. Well, no, it's only a little bit, so I guess it kind of depends. But otherwise you're nope. Otherwise you're chilling here with wild charge, psychic, and dark pulse. Then there's Matang. You do have 42 HP. That is correct. Who do we add? Because I think everyone here stays, at least for now. Matang, Matango. Matang, Matang. Okay. Everyone's saying Matang. And we're just gonna hope that we don't regret it. All right, you're dead. And you're dead. Cool. So Matang. So Matang is here. Cool. We've done it. Also keep in mind, we haven't found like any potions. So we have no way to heal ourselves in the gym. Just in case the gym battle gets any crazier, like if there's any crazy fight. Yeah, we haven't found any potions. So that's cool. That's kind of, you know, a little interesting fun factoid that some of you guys may or may not have noticed, because I can't buy them. The only things that I can buy are repels and balls. That's it. That's all I can do. So it's a fun time. It's a very, very fun time to be alive here. Have a good night, Robert. I appreciate you. Okay. So we'll fish. I don't know if I'm actually gonna catch anything. No, healing moves you can use. Healing moves are fine. Because you're allowed to heal in battle, that's not against the rules. It's more so the fact that you can't buy potions. You can only use the items that you find on the field. So like healing moves themselves are fine. Okay, so I need to set you, yes. My day was good, Roy. Thank you for asking. It was very sad, though, because I had to drive my best friend to the airport, and I missed her a lot. So that was the only downside, but interesting. Like I said, I'm probably not going to catch anything. I just kind of wanted to, like, feel out the area just to, like, see what's here. And then if Mons die a horrible death, we can always come back. because we just basically see what's in the box and consider dead to know where we can't go. Are you allowed to use legendaries from in-game trades? If the only way that I am allowed to use a legendary in any way, shape, or form, including mythicals, is if the Pokemon that I have on my team evolves into it. That is the only way. So that's about all we've got going for ourselves. Okay, so what's here? Please something, fish. Okay, what if I go here? Is this the magical fishing spot? Nope, this is not. Will you please be the magical fishing spot? No. Okay. What if we go here? Will you be the magical fishing spot? No. Try again. Please. Please give me a fish. Thanks. I just had to say please. You have Drizzle. What moves do you have? I'm curious. I'm not gonna kill it. I'm just trying to bait its moves. You have Sludge Wave. That was a crazy read. Okay, you're probably gonna go for that again. I'm just gonna keep switching around. Hi, don't mind me, just baiting your moveset. So Sludge Wave, Whirlpool. With Drizzle as an ability. Oh, you went for that again. Okay. This will only do half. Bone Meringue. Interesting. I'm not gonna go for it, but it's good to know that it's there. That's a good set. At least so far. Okay, dowsing machine time. Hi, thanks. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. I'm kind of thinking we just keep the team as it is for now. But there are worse mons. There's absolutely worse mons. So, I think we keep the team that we have now just for the sake of the fact, as long as we don't die, right? As long as we don't die, we need levels. Desperately. This Lillipup is level 30. Pfizer is level 16. So we need to fight basically every single person that's available to us on this route to get us anywhere somewhere near where we need to be, because this is gonna go bad. You poisoned me, and that is rude. Hi, Kaden. Welcome to the stream. Imagine if you encounter a shiny. Shiny Claws is available, so like we can still do that. You live on 1. Also, did I add it? I did. Hey, you guys have a It Lived on 1 emote now. Fun fact, I haven't had a chance to talk about that, but for all of you who are members, you now have an emote that you can spam when things live on 1, as they just did. Nice. Linda, I have food? What kind of food did you get? Charizard Master with the... Is that 1-year badge? I think that's one. I can't remember. Oh, you have a Landorus. We're Landorusing now. You're scary. Oh, you have Focus Punch. You did nothing. Oh yeah, it's 2 years. That's the Celestial one, right? Not Celestial. The Kitsune one. Can you tell it's been a minute since I've streamed? I wonder what gave it away. Can you run into shinies? Yeah, it's the same odds as any normal game. I has chicken rice bowl with homemade chicken nuggets. What did you just do? What move was that? What just... Go to bed. Go away. Kaden, next time you come, I'm gonna have to introduce you to Korean barbecue. I'm gonna really have to introduce you. Oh, that was geomancy? Nice. That makes me feel safe. You can focus punch while asleep? You can do that? That's not against the rules? I feel like that's against the rules, guys. Just saying, I feel like he's cheating. Just doing a little fun fact for you guys. Oh, that did nothing at all, actually. Stop. Can I just go away? Just leave. No, okay. No. Go to bed. Oh, you outspeed now. Cool. Good night. But, like, importantly, can I say hi to the boys, though? Yes, you can say hi to the boys, Caden. That took me a minute to, like, process. I was like, but the boys don't live in Nebraska. And then I realized, oh, yeah, I did tell you to come down here. That is exactly what I did. I miss good and diverse restaurants. Oh, Korean barbecue's just so good. It has no right being as good as it is. Landris, will you just go away? I think I'm actually doing negative damage to it, by the way. In case anyone was curious, negative damage is being done. Nothing is good here. There's not a good option. I think I just heat crash you at this point. I think I just body slam you while I'm on fire and we roll for it. Oh, P.S. Completely unrelated to everything that we've talked about. Oh, of course you woke up. That's so crazy. And you nearly one-shot. And now I'm gonna heat crash you. Stop. Go away. You still live? You're insane. This is actually crazy. We resist that and it's still just... Thank you. Goodness gracious. That is the stupidest Landros I've ever seen. Anywho, by the way, completely random and off topic to anything I've ever said this stream so far. We watched this movie while Ashley was here, and it's called Horns. And I want to know how and why Daniel Radcliffe agreed to be a part of this movie. And for anyone who has watched the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's... For anyone who hasn't watched it, I won't spoil it. I really want to, though. I'm a changed person. I am a changed person after it. It has Daniel Radcliffe, but he's American. He does an American accent, which is an experience in itself. But basically, something happens, is what we'll say. And Daniel Radcliffe gets horns, like Satan style. And basically is on this, like, basically murder mystery journey that's very close and personal to him. And the whole movie, beginning to end, is just a trip. Like, insane. In the entire time we watched it, because I think it's under Netflix, under, like, suspenseful thrillers. And we were laughing at it the entire time. We're like, this is a comedy. This has absolutely no right at all being listed under suspenseful thrillers. And for anyone who's watched it, I know Kirst has, based on this. The final fight scene alone that exists in that film Change for the better? No, I wouldn't say that. No, that's not what I would say either. Nope. I don't think change for the better. I would say my concern for how they blackmailed Daniel Radcliffe has gone up drastically. That is what I would say. And that is what I'm going to leave you with. If you guys want a comedy that you can watch tonight and be like, wow, what did I just watch? But also at the same time be like, you know, that was something. But like, I also didn't dislike it, but also at the same time, you're just kind of sitting there like, nice. That's what we did. So, highly recommend it for you guys. Tobin and I are gonna go on a walk so we can go to the beach and not hate ourselves. So, we are gonna go on a raid and we're gonna find someone who's live on the platform that is youtube.com. Second of all, guys, might I just say, is it literally called Horns? Yes, it is literally called Horns. This is, hold on. There's spoilers if I search that. Okay, hold on. Open image in new tab. I promise you, this makes it look far more suspenseful than it actually is. It is not this. The whole time you're just kind of like, huh? The amount of times we audibly went, huh? is astronomical. Far too many, genuinely. I mean, insert name here. I was live for basically 2 hours. That's a long stream. So, I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna raid my friend. I haven't raided this friend in a hot minute, so we're gonna raid them just because I don't remember the last time I ever raided them, ever. So, if you guys would be so kind as to come with me on this lovely and fantastic raid. It looks like they just started. So, hashtag FluForce raid. Go show them all the love in the entire world, especially since we haven't been able to show them love in a long time before. Here's the link. Hashtag FluForce raid. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, but probably, what day is today? Wednesday. Probably Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. If you're lucky, I'll be here tomorrow. But I love you guys, and I will see you all later.